Hey everybody, chosen ones in the house, his house. I'm out here in my living room, standing next to a painting that I did. Uh, like I said, the chosen one, you just start developing like skills out of nowhere. Like I've never had any art training at all. It just came out of nowhere. One day I just started to paint. The only art training I had, I think, was back in the 7th grade for one semester for probably about 6 weeks, and then that was it. So this shit, it just came out of nowhere, you know. It's just, so anyway, as I was saying, uh, back to uh, the disfellowship ones. This is part 4. Okay, then I'm gonna end this series. Okay, all right. This is where we're gonna get real. Okay, so I know I say a lot of nice things, kumbaya, and that is what I believe, but or what I know. Let's get that clarity. What I know, because knowing is higher than a belief. Okay, that's why I said you can heal your body with any sickness, but they don't want you to know that. They want you to take this stuff on TV that you got 5 billion side effects as soon as you take them. Okay? Alright, so yeah, they don't want you to know that. Proof of that is the placebo effect. Need I say more? 50 people who have the same disease, one takes the medication, or 25 takes the medication, 25 takes a sugar pill, but they both have the same results. That's the power of the mind. Okay? So that's what it is. And y'all need to be hip to that. Okay? But back to what I was saying to y'all. Um, when are y'all going to realize that this isn't good for you? You shouldn't go back there and sit in them chairs and listen to them boring talks over and over again until someone decides to get a wild feather and decide they want to bring you back, okay? To tell you more lies and stuff your brain with more lies, okay? Because that's exactly, right, some chips. That's exactly what they're doing, okay? You know that, I know that. It's time for you to get real, okay? Now, because what they doing is not showing you love. I'm trying to show you love. You need to look at the things that can better your life, okay? While you're down here having this human experience. What they're doing is stuffing you with the same stuff over and over, and they have a new book or brochure with the same recycled stuff over and over and over again. Okay? You know, my mom is like a special pioneer or something like that, okay? Uh, and she gets so excited when she gets a new book and she wants to flip through the pages of something she heard over and over again because they're not doing their research, okay? Y'all need to realize that, and see, me being the chosen one, I'm not afraid of nothing. So that's why I'm coming to tell you that, because I have divine protection. Okay? That means I have protection from Jehovah. Okay? That's what it entails. Okay? That's what you get. Okay? And I've learned that. I've always wondered throughout the years, anybody who I had beef with or struggles with, I mean, they're dead or they got killed. And I've always wondered why that was. You know, not too many people, but I've always wondered that. But now I know it's through a divine protection once you get it as a chosen one. And if you want to know what a chosen one is and you're watching this video, you're probably one of them, okay? So what you need to do is go back to my videos prior and figure out what a chosen one is. Big shouts out to, I gotta look up his name. I'll mention it in my next video. I'm sorry, this guy. If you look at some of my comments, because you constantly are learning, and then you get enlightened when you're chosen. Like they put all this information, something happens and it touches you, and it gives you all this information, and you have a sense of comfort and you feel secure because you know what's going on. You're not like these people who are on these bad vibes. See, vibe, let me explain good vibes to you, right? Vibes is like this, right? That's a vibration. Okay? Now, things that are out here are meant to knock you off that vibration. You need to be on that same vibration as the earth, and that's 432 hertz. And what I'm saying is things that knock you off, it'll be like that music that's on the radio. If you listen to the music now, you feel so intense, ready to fight and stuff like that, ready to do some bad stuff. That's because it's on 440 hertz. And if you need information on that, uh, look it up and you'll see that I'm telling you the truth. Okay, because that's one thing I'm all about. But big shouts out to him because he showed me in the Bible where chosen one was mentioned a couple of times. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, see, there's more ammo right there. Because when it first happened to me, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what I was or nothing like that. And I had wrote my mentor, and he sent me the thing back and told me I was a chosen one. And he has like millions of followers, over 10 million. Okay, so people are starting to wake up, and I didn't know what I was, and so then I did a lot of research on it, and I said, okay, that's what it is, you know. And I didn't know it was true. I thought maybe I was an anointed or something, but turns out I'm a chosen one. That's what it is, and you probably want to. So anyway, back to what I was telling y'all. Uh, It's about time you stop going in there and feeling ostracized by these people like you walking deaf when you come in the door. You know what I'm saying? Because you're human. And all humans make mistakes. Every last single one of them. Even all of them do too. Even elders. All of them do. Everybody. Because everybody's all in that same boat. It's about time you get these old thoughts. These old teachings out of your head because they're not true. It's about time you start doing your research. Look at Charles Rutherford or whatever. Okay, look at the watchtower. How it had a big old cross on it. The first one, and all the way down. Look at the, I think it was 3 times they said the new order was coming. 3 times. Even on the one in the 70s, I believe, they built a big old mansion with a swimming pool thinking that that's where they was gonna keep some of the apostles and things like that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Just foolishness. And you know how they how it even all started by them going up on a mountaintop. Okay? Foolish. Now, what I'm here to tell you is the truth. I know my mom says, "Oh, you don't want to hear about the truth." No, this is the truth, and she don't want to hear it. She loves to. Let me tell you another reason how they show you no love. She loves to text me in the morning with scriptures and things like that to start what? Her service time. Not because she loved me and I'm her son. It's to start her service time. Now tell me where that's right. And I know that. You know. And it's just not cool. You know, tell me where that's right. Alright. So anyway, yeah, I just want to touch base with y'all. I just want y'all to know it's time for y'all to wake up, man. Because there's things going on right in front of y'all face. And I just don't want y'all to be asleep and don't see it. You know, they talk about the new order. This is the new order. The world is reverting back to the way it was in Eden. But just like they said, a thief in the night, that's why you don't even know what's going on right now. Look at the skies. Look at the skies at night. Look at the skies in the daytime. Look at the clouds. You can't tell me that they don't look different. Okay? Stuff is starting to gradually change. And I know this is going to be maybe a little bit deep, but I don't know. When as we were made, we were meant to see, our bodies were made to see a certain vision of what he wanted us to see, right? But now this is something he wants us to see, so he's changing that, because we only see, I believe, 10% of what our eyes see, but we actually see in the back of our head here. Okay? And I want you, and how you can start waking up and figuring out as you're a chosen one. I give you some tips on what you can do, because I had no idea. I was just going along with life, hey, 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 you know what I'm saying? But I had no idea, none whatsoever, that's what I was. And the stuff that I was doing was just coming to me naturally, okay? It was coming to me naturally, and then it just happened. And I know why I am. One, because my heart is genuine and pure. And I've always been that way, loving to take care of people and feeling sad when they upset and stuff like that. Even when, like, my mom then was like, what you really, I was always like that, trying to go around the corner, stuff like that. When I had fights in school, I had fights with bullies, because I couldn't stand them messing with people, who couldn't protect themselves. It just irked me, okay? But that's a long time ago. But like I said, how it all remains is y'all need to do y'all research on these people, because they don't have a clue. They don't understand that disfellowshipping and things like that, that's showing no love. God is love. Okay? So that's not being godly. What gives them the right or the authority to tell your mother she can't talk to her son? You know what I'm saying? My mother hasn't talked to my brother in, years. They live right around the corner from each other. His kids too. And then my mother's like, oh, well, his daughter told me I had to leave and slammed the door on me. Or what do you think? You ain't been a grandmother. You didn't, because that's what started me doing. Actually, honestly, that's what started me doing this research, because my nephew, my brother's son, we were all talking about the memorial or something like that. And my brother's son was like, oh, that coat. Now, mind you, he ain't never been to the hall. He don't know nothing about, his mother is never been a witness or nothing like that. He don't know nothing about that. But he knew that this was a cult because what it was doing to his dad. Okay? I'm here to bring you up and let you know that you are a person too, just like them. They are no higher than you. We are all the same. Okay? Yet, what's that scripture? Be judged, or yet he be judged, or something like that. Okay? Yeah, you need to do your research. Jehovah does not want you to be naive. He don't want you to be dumb. That scripture, beware of wolves in sheep clothing. Let me tell you, when you start doing your research and you start finding out stuff, they are definitely the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay? Because he wants you to know yourself. He wants you to dig into your mind. He wants you to see that there's other things out here that is going on, because everything is set to distract you from this new order that's happening. COVID, Black Lives Matter, these different frequencies and things, which it's a video before this one you can see. But anyway, that's all a distraction, so you don't realize who you are and what power you have. Remember, I love you always. Peace.